I'm ready. Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to give a little talk about body hair because I personally decided to just grow out my body hair for the past month and a half, and I wanted to do this kind of like reflection of all of the things that I like felt upon doing it, and just in general how it has benefited my own self-confidence. So let's start off with me saying that I've already made a video about body hair, basically just about accepting that women also have body hair certain places, like on their stomachs and their backs and their upper lips and their chins. I mean, there's an entire industry built off of just women being shamed for their body hair and a society making them think that they need to remove it, and that people will think they're less attractive if they don't remove it, which is just not the truth, man. It's just not at all. So yeah, I decided at the beginning of September that I wanted to stop shaving for a little while, and I was just gonna grow out all my body hair and just see what happened. I still continued shaving my armpits until this week. I'm letting them grow now, so yeah, I'll let you guys know how that one goes. But I wanted to do this in general because, like, why not? You know, I've been just taught my entire life to just always be shaving my legs, always be shaving my armpits, because I realize for some people it's a sanitary thing. You know, some women just like being hairless. They like being just a silky queen. I get it, you know, and right when I started growing out my hair, I started missing that feeling kind of, and being like, oh, I just want to shave it all off again. But then I wanted to like challenge myself basically to continue to grow it out despite how I was feeling that other people were seeing it. And I was almost getting this like secondhand embarrassment from doing it at first. It felt very like shameful instead of just natural, like my natural form of my body, which was such an interesting thing to go through. Like, I was babysitting for this kid, and the kid made me a friendship bracelet, and so I put it around my ankle, and the mom was in the room when I did that. And when I pulled up my pants, you can like see my hairy legs, you know? And she just looked at my leg and then looked up at me and then just like looked back at my leg, and I was just like, you know, it was just a weird kind of moment. So you're gonna have those moments if you choose to do this. And I'm not blaming people for thinking that way. Like, I figured that people are going to look at me because if I grow out my body hair, then they're just like, oh, I don't normally see that on a girl. You know, like, I have a happy trail on my tummy, and I wanted for so long just to be able to like grow it out and like not give a shit, because you literally only ever see boys with happy trails, you know, with their like low-rise jeans, just sporting them. They'll like stretch in class and you can see their little happy trail, and you're like, oh, that's sexy, but why isn't it sexy on a girl? And so I just wanted to like challenge that ideal kind of, and just take it by the reins and be like, hell yeah, Meg, you're doing it. And like I said, at first it was a very weird thing for me to like overcome, and I did feel a slight amount of shame, but now I feel so much more confident in my body and my body hair, and I feel sexy in like my natural form. Oh, it's so empowering and great. That's why I wanted to make this video, because I just feel like if you are, you know, ever feeling insecure about your body hair, like even after I made that It's Okay to Be Hairy video, being like, it's okay for you to have hair there and you're normal, and like I have it too, I still was excessively removing it. And even little things like my eyebrows and stuff too, I was paying people to remove my hair for me. And I'm just like, I had this moment where I literally was like, why am I doing this? And like the only reason that women are even cultured, I guess, to shave their legs is because men had razors for their face, and then razor companies were like, how can we market these to women? Oh, let's make a commercial where women have silky legs and just put all these advertisements in the paper and the magazines and the media about how you just need to be silky smooth at all times. Just like a freaking naked mole rat. And I was under that impression for my entire life. Like, why can't I just have my natural form be beautiful, you know? That's the realization I came to. And I really, really, really wanted to make this video because when I was in middle and high school, I remember talking to my girlfriends and being like, oh, when you get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, like you have to be hairless all the time. Like, how exhausting is that gonna be? Am I right? I'm sure girls with boyfriends have to shave their legs every day. And what's even crazier to me is there's people who do that and feel like they need to be hairless for their man at all times, and you just don't. Like, the man I'm with is so supportive of it and isn't like shaming me for having hair places. He's literally like, same, you know? And I think it's just cute that we have our little like like happy trail tummies together and like that I don't give a fuck anymore, and like I used to so much. The moment when I realized that I was most indoctrinated in this idea of like you have to be hairless to be like a beautiful woman was when I literally said to Finley the other day, because I'm going to the gynecologist tomorrow, I was like, do you think she's gonna think it's weird if I have hair down there now? Because I was all hairless before. And he kind of gave me that look like, do you hear yourself? And then I realized like, oh, she's a vagina doctor. She has seen a lot of kitty in her day. I'm sure it's not all tailored and bald and beautiful in her eyes. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck was I even thinking when I asked that question? Like, it's her job to take care of your anatomy, and if she's offended by body hair, she wouldn't be in the field. Like, that question right there just made me realize how our entire society just looks at women's body hair in general, and how myself included is affected by people thinking that way. So I really just wanted to make this to be like, hey, you don't have to think that way all the time. And it's okay to let girls be hairy, and maybe, yeah, that's not everybody's like personal preference, but it's some people's, and it's okay, and it's natural and beautiful, and yeah. So all of this being said, I'm not trying to shame any women out there who do still shave. I'll probably end up shaving at some point again, you know? It's just right now I'm just trying out the free life, and I like it, and it's making me feel really beautiful and wonderful rather than like gross. So I wanted to share, I guess. This is kind of an odd video to make, but not really. I mean, I share most things on the internet, and I just want you guys to feel more empowered to join me if you so please. So with No Shave November coming up around the corner, I think it's a proper time. So if you have the same kind of mindset as me and have always wanted to try this out, but have maybe been too scared or too insecure, just leave me a comment down below if you would participate in No Shave November with me. And you know, let's take our body hair back as women, because society has removed so much of my hair from me. I mean, seriously, the amount of money I've spent on waxing, I mean, down there in my eyebrows, and just hair is flying everywhere out there. But yeah, I'm pretty much just blabbering at this point, so I'm gonna head the freak out. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Ring that bell if you want to be notified when I upload. And until that next upload, stay smiling. Bye, guys. That was stuck.
I got hairy armpits, but I don't walk around like this.